How about you? Honestly, I don't know. There's just so many things to consider. This is pretty complicated business. Well, frankly, I don't see how we can vote for acquittal. Well, I guess it's just not that easy to arrange all the evidence in order.
You can throw out all the other evidence. The woman saw the boy stab his father. What else do you need?
Well, maybe if we...
Now, let's vote on it.
All right. Another vote has been called for. Anyone object?
I'm changing my vote. I think he's guilty.
Anybody else?
What makes you think that this one vote is a personal triumph?
I'm the competitive type. Here's what I think. I say we're a hung jury. Let's take it into the judge right now.
What?
We're never going to get this thing settled. We'll be here for a week. Come on. I say we're a hung jury, and I want to hear an argument. But what about you? You're the leader of the cause.
Let's go over it again.
We went over it again. This one here's been bouncing back and forth like a ping pong ball.
Now wait a minute. You don't have to get nasty about all this.
I apologize. On my knees. Come on. Let's get out from underneath this thing.
All right. Maybe we can talk about setting some sort of a time limit. What's the time?
Excuse me. Do you not feel well?
I feel perfectly well, thank you. As I was saying...
The reason I'm asking, see, you were rubbing your nose like this. That reminded me of a gesture that one of the witnesses made during the trial.
I'm trying to settle something here. Do you mind?
I think this is very important.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. Now, I would like to ask you, why were you rubbing your nose like that?
Come on now. Will you please?
Right now, I am talking to this woman right here. Now, the question.
If it's any business of yours, I was rubbing it because it was bothering me.
Yes, because of your eyeglasses.
Yes, it is. Can we please move on to something else now?
So your eyeglasses made those deep impressions on the side of your nose.
Yes.
I hadn't really noticed that before. That must be very annoying.
Yes, they're very annoying.
I wouldn't know. See, I've never worn glasses. 2020.
Can we stop with the optometrist bit already?
Yes. See, I hadn't noticed before, but the woman who testified, she had those same deep impressions on the side of her nose.
Is this really a necessary?
Yes. Just a second. I'll be finished. I hadn't noticed before, but she did have those marks. Now, this woman was, say, 45 years old. Well, making a tremendous effort to look, say, 35. Now, she was wearing heavy makeup and dyed hair and clothes that would have suited a younger woman better. But yet, no eyeglasses. Just see if you can get a mental picture of her.
Now, what do you mean, no glasses? You don't know if she was wearing glasses just because she was rubbing her nose?
She had those marks, I saw them.
So what? What do you think that means?
I saw them too. She's right. I was the closest one to her. She had those marks.
What point are you trying to make here?
Just that she had them. She did have the marks.
She had dyed hair and marks on her nose. And I'm asking you, what does that mean?
Well, could those marks have been made by anything other than eyeglasses?
No. No, they couldn't.
What are you saying? I didn't see any marks.
I did. Yes, I did. Strange. I never thought about it before.
Well, what about the lawyer? Why didn't he say anything about it?
Look, there are 11 people in this room, and 11 of us didn't think of it either.
What about the district attorney? You think he'd pull something like that? Letting her testify without her glasses?
Haven't you ever met a woman who needed to wear eyeglasses but didn't want to because she thought they spoiled her looks?
Yeah, my wife. She puts on her glasses, she walks out the door and puts them back in her purse. And then she starts walking into things.
Maybe the district attorney didn't know either.
All right, she had marks on her nose. I'm giving you that. From glasses. She never wore them out of the house so that everybody would think she was gorgeous. But when she saw the boy stab his father, she was in the house, alone.
Do you wear your eyeglasses when you go to bed?
Nobody wears eyeglasses to bed.
Then it's logical to say that she wasn't wearing hers in bed either.
But how do you know?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. And I'm also guessing that when she looked out the window and saw the body fall, she didn't put her glasses on either. She said she just glanced out the window, saw the murder committed, and a split second later the lights went out. She wouldn't have had time to put her glasses on.
Now, wait a second.
And here's another guess. Maybe she really thought she saw that boy kill his father. I say she only saw a blur.
How do you know what she saw? How does he know these things? You don't know what kind of glasses she wore. Maybe they were sunglasses. Maybe she was farsighted. What do you know of it?
I don't. I only know that the woman's eyesight is now in question.
She had to identify a person 60 feet away, in the dark, without any glasses.
You can't send someone off to die on evidence like that.
Don't give me that.
You don't think it's possible that the woman made a mistake?
No.
It's not possible.
No, it's not possible.
Number 12. Do you think it's possible?
Yes, it's possible. He's not guilty.
Number 10. Do you think he's guilty?
Yes, I think he's guilty. But I couldn't care less. You smart. Do whatever you want.
How do you vote?
I vote not guilty. Do whatever you want.
You're the worst son of a... I say he's guilty.
Does anyone else think he's guilty?
No. I'm convinced.
What's the matter with you?
I now have a reasonable doubt.
It's 11-1.
But what about all the other evidence? The knife and that other business.
You said we could throw out all the other evidence.
You're alone.
I don't care whether I'm alone or not. It's my right.
It is your right.
Well, what else do you want? I say he's guilty.
We want to hear your arguments.
I already gave you my arguments.
We're not convinced. We want to hear them again. We have all the time it takes.
Everything. Every single thing that went on in that courtroom says he's guilty. But what do you think I am? An idiot or something? You lousy bunch of bleeding hearts. Well, you're not going to intimidate me. I am entitled to my opinion. I can sit in this room for a year. Somebody say something. But what about the old man who lived there and heard everything? Or the knife falling through a hole in his pocket? And the old man, you can't prove that he didn't get to the door. I'm telling you, every single thing has been twisted and turned in here. And that business with the eyeglasses. You don't know if she wore glasses or not. The woman testified in court. That's the whole case. And the thing about the boy, yelling out. The phrase was, "I'm going to kill you." And he said it to his father. I don't care what kind of man that was. It was his father. Rotten kid. I know what they're like. I know what they can do. How they can kill you every day. Don't you see? Why am I the only one who sees? I can feel the knife going in.
He's not your boy. He's someone else's. Let him live.
All right. Not guilty.
We've reached a verdict.
Okay, take your seats in the jury box.